Hi, thank you for sticking around. And how have you been? So let's get right into this glam. As you can see, I am prepping my model's skin. She has combination skin, so I'm using the Embryolisse moisturizer and the MyKitco brushes. These brushes are so good. Now, after moisturizing, I am going to be applying my sunscreen and then blending really well. Once I'm done blending and making sure that everything's sunk into the skin, I'm going to be applying my foundation using the MyKitco brush, and I am going to be using the Mary Kay Time Wise foundation. I'm such a sucker for old beauty products. I don't know, they just do the job for me. The likes of Estee Lauder, Lancome, all those Kevin Aquan. Yeah, I just love those kind of products. Yeah, especially for skin prep, foundation application. Yeah, they do the job for me. You can see how it just sunk into her skin like she's not wearing anything. This my kind of foundation, and I'm using my MyKitco beauty blender as well. I'm going to be using the Armani Luminous Silk blush, liquid blush on her right now. This blush is actually very good. It has this sheen, this radiance that it gives the skin. It is not extremely shiny, but it gives that inner glow. It is a beautiful coverage blush, so if you want more, yes, you can now apply more. I think I personally love beautiful coverage blushes because I'm able to control the usage of or the application of the blushes that I apply on my clients. The next step we'll be going on with is to apply our concealer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This concealer is also very good. It is full coverage, waterproof. Yes, waterproof, guys. I really love this concealer. This is like one of my very best concealer that I would go for. So I'm just highlighting all the areas that I need to highlight, and then I'm going to be blending with the MyKitco Beauty Blender. Run for my money, sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. She's lovely. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Let's talk about this beauty blender, guys. If you've been following me in this channel, you know that I don't use beauty blenders, but I ain't too surprised that I'm using beauty blender because this one is different, guys. Trust me, it is very different. Like, just I can't even explain it. It's so soft, and then it's not absorbing the product into the beauty blender. Rather, it's just blending my product onto the skin of my model so seamlessly in such a way that I can't even explain. Like, I don't know how to put in my words, but it's so good. And now I'm using the Kosas powder. Guys, take my word for it. Go and get a Kosas powder. It's good. I don't know, like, I'm just so hyper about this particular powder because it's that good. In fact, I didn't like it for my first try, and then I had to like give it another try and another try, and I'm like, okay, I'm sold. I actually love this powder. So the Kosas powder is more like a baked mineralized powder. So there's mineralized and then there's baked. So just add both of them together. That is the Kosas powder. It literally blurs and smoothing your face. Like, it feels more like a filter and very lightweight. I absolutely love it so much. Now, after using the Kosas powder on the highlighted areas, I'm now using the MAC compact powder for the entire face. That is the areas that I did not highlight. After doing that, I went in again with another dark shade of Kosas powder just to bring warmth onto the perimeters of her face. And I wanna be with you. Just love me. If I didn't rap later. Once I'm done doing that, I'm going to go in with my blush. I'm using the KO Beauty blush palette. This is very good as well. It's so pigmented, guys. It's very pigmented, and a little goes a long way, as you can see. After applying my bronzer, my blush, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty translucent powder underneath the eyes, and just to make sure that everything is set. Bear in mind that this is not baking but setting. Where would you still? If I'm in my mind, then where would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I'm also going to be using the Huda Beauty translucent powder just to redefine and highlight some areas that I need to highlight. I got something. Hold up. We gon' function. No assumption. Feeling like Tyson with it. Got out Tyson with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, yeah. Only for life, yeah. Only for life. Let's get it. Hit that shoulder, I know what coming over me. I did my brows off camera, and now I am just blending and trying to contour the nose. So I'm just not doing a lot with my nose contouring for this particular look. As you can see, I'm using the Kosas powder again to contour or bronze and then highlight as well. Now I am on to eyeshadow application, and I am using my concealer to prep the eyes. I am going to be using the Lancome Hypnose eyeshadow palette. This is very pigmented, and I'm going to be starting with using the orange shade. As you can see, I'm just going to be using this as my first transitioning color. I'm going to let you guys watch and see how this eyeshadow application unfolds. I know what you need. Already on 10, all money come in. All feeling go out, this feeling don't drought, this party won't end. If I didn't ride blade on her, would you still? If I'm in my mind, then where would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Run for my money. There was nobody, no one that would run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Just lovely. I wanna be with you. 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 Me just love me. I'm on the way. We ain't got no time to waste. Hop in your come on the way. Am I in the way? I don't want pressure you none. I want your blessing today. Oh, by the way, open the door by the way. Show you that I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I know connection is vague. Pick up the phone for me, babe. Damn it, we jamming. That attitude for your nanny. Curving your hip from your memory. Remember, Gardena, I took the studio camera. I know Type will be mad at me. I had to do it. I want your body and music. I bought the big one to prove it. Look what you made. Told you that I'm on the way. I'm like an exit away. Yeah. If I didn't ride blade on her, would you still? If I'm in my mind, then where would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Run for my money. There was nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Now we're almost done with the eyeshadow application, and I am going in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter and then just tapping it lightly with my hand. It's very important for you to use your hand if you're trying to achieve this particular look or what I've just done. I wanna be with you. 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 Now watch what we did and how we were able to achieve that smoky effect on this other eye. Young and fine and dark and handsome, the boy from South Detroit came singing. I can't keep my panties from dropping. It so fly. So fast to hurt yourself. Now we use the Flare by Winnie Beauty eyelash in the style Gem. Now we're almost done with the eye, but first of all, let us dust off the fallouts that the eyeshadow gave from creating the eyeshadow look. So we're using the Kosas powder again, and then in my MyKitco brushes, I'm going to be using the Gucci bronzer just to reinforce the warmth that we applied before. After bronzing, we're going straight into lip application, and I'm going to be using the lip pencil from MAC in the shade Cock. Now when you want to overline your lips to get a more realistic effect, you only have to overline your lips at the cupid bow and then underneath the lips. This will just give you a more natural finish. Now, after using the MAC Cosmetic Lip Liner, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Lip Liner. I'm going to look for the shade and then insert it in the description down below. Once I'm done doing that, I'm going to be using the Armani Luminous Silk Blush on the lips. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to be using that on the lips. It came out really nice. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. And to finish up the lip application, I'm going to be using the Lancome Lip Gloss on the lips. I'm going to be setting her face with this Urish hydrating spray, and then just pressing the spray into her skin. I love this step a lot because it just gives the entire look a much more natural finish. Now I'm going in with the Glam pink powder. This is going to give us a much more natural looking bright under eyes. If you've been following us on this channel, you know that I use this powder a lot. I'm also going back in again with the Armani Luminous Silk Blush. And guys, to finish up this entire look, I'm going to be using the Kryolan and the Milk Hydrating Spray. The Milk Hydrating Spray to hydrate the skin, and then the Kryolan to finish up the entire look for a much more long-lasting effect. And then lastly, I'm going to be using the Lancome Mascara for the lashes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and see you in my next video. Bye.